We have to leave the country with 1 day notice. I'm here in St. Moritz, Switzerland, watching my husband bobsled for Team USA. Kind of crazy. We are here, we pulled it together in 2 days. We got 2-day notice that he was asked to race, so the whole family pulled it together, and now we're here in St. Moritz to watch him. It is really crazy, really fun. He's been on the bobsled team for 4 years now. He raced in St. Moritz in 2020. That was before we were married, and we missed it. And it's kind of his bucket list race. He wished that we all could have seen St. Moritz. So when he got the call to come race, we were like, no doubt about it, we are coming. So let's go watch him bobsled race in St. Moritz. Literally the craziest sentence I've ever thought I would say. We just witnessed the first crash. The skeleton and the bobsled at the exact same time just crashed. Got a good view of the crash though. Crash. They say crash. Crash. Chase's first ever bobsled crash was in Germany in 2020 when I went to visit him, and all I can remember is them saying crash.
These guys crash now.
Lord protect Chase. They're okay though. Now we're at the start of the bobsled track. This is way more fun. The end is fun because you get to see his face when he gets off the sled. The front is fun because, or the top is fun because you get to see him do his actual thing. So I prefer the top. I had one flipping job for the second run, and it was to get a good picture, and I think I did it, but I'm so cold because I haven't been wearing gloves. So I'm gonna do that now. The really cool thing about, like Chase was saying, the St. Moritz track is it's literally not infrastructure, it's literally ice, which normally there's a refrigeration system. Oops, excuse me. Normally there's a refrigeration system, like in all the US tracks and all the other tracks, but this is the only track in the world where it's literally just carved out of ice. I think that's really cool. There. Tell him, Chase.
So this is the house that the family originally lived in that would form the track every year. They had specialty tools, equipment, and skill to form the ice track every year, and they've been doing it for over 100 years. Same family, same, I don't know, a couple generations.
I think I saw a sign that said 1879 they started. Yeah. This was their house.
Yeah.
They still have it. The same family still keeps the track up. So interesting. I'm prepared. Delicious meal at Hotel Stefani. It was good. Did you guys like it?
Yeah, enjoyed it. Yeah. Fondue.
It was good. We had fondue and a good chocolate sundae. Some people got mulled wine and it looked so delicious. We tried the veal and it looked good. And my fun little, if you're gonna wear fur, darling, the best place to do it is St. Moritz. So I feel. That's what I said. We went to the tourism office Great place. Postcards, info, free maps. Totally recommend it. And there's free postcards there. So if you're like me and you collect postcards when you travel, great place to go. Now we're gonna go to a famous little chocolatier. Yes, they have chocolate bobsleds. Very fitting for our trip. This is the lake in St. Moritz, and you can see there's a track that you ice skate around on the lake, frozen lake. It's crazy. Behind me, they're setting up for White Turf 2024. The horse race is on the frozen lake. Chase got to see them in 2020 and he said it is insane. People are in like full fur, like fabulous outfits, and there's literally a horse race on a frozen lake. And before that, the week before that, they have a polo race on the frozen lake. I really cannot wait to be back on solid ground, if I'm being honest. It's kind of unnerving out here. A good experience, but I'm ready to touch ground. Up to a fresh blanket of snow, and it is so magical out today. It's amazing. We're gonna go watch the 2-man bobsled race today for the European Cup, and then I think this afternoon we're gonna take a funicular way up the mountain to like 9,000 feet elevation and toboggan down. The toboggan run is supposed to be 2 miles long. I'm really excited for that. I didn't bring snow pants, but that's okay. And we're just going to enjoy the scenery. Horseshoe curve,
One sport I wish we had.
and they have a little bar here, and they have bratwurst and beers. It's super fun. And the man that's manning the barbecue, he has 2 bronze medals from the Olympics, and his daughter just won the European Cup. They rang all the Swiss bells. I'm so bummed I missed it, but it's super cool. If you come here, you have to come to the horseshoe curve. Now we are at Muottas Murgal. We're going to take a funicular up to 8,500 feet in elevation, and we're going to toboggan down for 2 miles. I'm very excited. You're nervous?
Well, he said it goes really, really fast.
Thank you.
And I'm feeling a little
Kinda
less
heavy.
confident because of my sledding skills yesterday.
I am... my sled. We are going to sled. My mom, Chase, and I. Heather and Jimmy are going to stay at the top. Here we go. We're gonna go have a great memory.
Yeah, we're gonna go toboggan again because
Round
we
2.
are now professionals. Try not to get hurt.
It is so epic and so pretty, and I think one of the funnest things I've ever done in my whole entire life. It is amazing. Like, look at where we're tobogganing. It is crazy. This is so fun. That was by far one of my, if not my favorite thing I've ever done in my entire life. It was one of my favorite things ever. Like, I'm in awe. It's a restaurant we're eating at right now.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Look at this is what it looks like now. Hotel restaurant Arturo. I think they have raclette. Woohoo! We gobbled it all up. Didn't even have a chance to video it. Just ate it all. I had some meat, some steak, and french fries and veggies. Mom and Heather had tortellini, Chase had tartare, and Mr. Jimmy had the same meat I did. And it was delicious. I almost got the raclette, but she talked me out of it, which made me nervous. So I'll have to try to get raclette again. But it seems like it needs to be like an appetizer. Like, it's hard to hedge my whole bet on cheese and potatoes, especially after my fondue experience. We're all beat though, so we're gonna go back to our hotel. And then Chase has his 4-man bobsled race tomorrow, so we're going to do that. And then I can't wait to see what our adventure is after the race. But it's kind of what we're doing for the day. And we're pretty beat, so off to bed. Ciao. Morning from Switzerland. Today is our 3rd day, and this is the day that Chase races 4-man. So it's a big day. This is the reason why we came. Super excited. The Germans are here, so I don't know how they'll place, but it doesn't matter. We're here, we're experiencing it, and I'm really excited to be here and to share it. And I have no idea what's gonna come after. So the other Team USA sled is first up today. That's his family. His name's Chris Horn. He's the driver. He's first up, so that's exciting. Go USA! Bobsled is the world's worst spectator sport because you see them for like 0.3 seconds. I think you watch them on the screen. Thankfully there's screens here. Some tracks don't have screens and you're just like, all right. First run and they just crashed, so I'm gonna go try to figure out if they're okay. Normally they're fine, but it's really banged up. But Chase is in the 2 spot, and that's the most like dangerous spot to be in the crash, so I'm gonna go. I hate that. I'm like shaking. It freaks me out so much. You're alive.
Live.
You alright?
I'm good. About a 90-mile-an-hour rollover is all.
About 93 actually.
Really?
Yeah. How's it feel?
Where were we going?
We're going 141 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, right. Felt like it. We were moving.
140 kilometers per hour is 92 miles per hour, so. Glad you're alright.
We're cooking.
I got a question for that.
That's a wrap on the bobsled races. Chase's team took 10th with a crash, so that's still pretty good. If they hadn't crashed, they may have medaled. They 1 through 6 gets a medal in bobsled. So they were so close, and it was really fun. I'm glad everyone's okay. And yeah, go USA. This was fun. It was like supporting in a snow globe. It's really cool. Say hey.
Hey.
How's it going?
It's good. Very good.
Race ya. Beat ya. Oh! Don't wipe out. The scary thing is this side of the lake cracks when you skate on it. Oh, like that. Evacuate, evacuate. Why is that allowed? No one else seems to care, just us. We stay on this side, the sunny side. So beautiful. I just can't beat it. Ice skating in the Alps. That light up there is where we tobogganed from yesterday, all the way down to the valley. While my parents are over there enjoying an apéris. And we're here. We're all so tired. This is the end of our last day in Switzerland and we are eating kebabs. A budget travel hack if you're ever hungry. In Switzerland, you won't get it fast, but it'll be cheap. But they are not in a hurry here. And this is the end of our night. Good morning from St. Moritz. This is our last morning here in Switzerland. We are driving to Italy right now. We're about to load up the car. We had so much fun here watching Chase race for Team USA. They finished 10th, which is really good because they crashed in the first heat, which was terrifying, but everyone's okay. The fact that they still were so competitive out of like 30 teams with a crash, because when they crashed, they still crossed the finish line, so their time counts. That was really fun. We pulled it together in literally 2 days. So my mom and Chase's parents and Chase and I, the 5 of us, just like mobbed to San Francisco and flew here. It was $500 round trip. So that's why we were able to make it work. And we had a lot of fun. We had really good food. I don't know if we had great food, but we had like fondue. I had a lot of veal sausage. I had like the traditional potatoes. And then we also had like a gyro, like a kebab gyro, because balance, you know? And we had a lot of yummy desserts and chocolate croissants and donuts and like good pastries. But we had a lot of fun here. We went tobogganing, we went ice skating, we walked on the frozen lake, and somebody described it as America with natural selection. So like you play at your own risk here, and if you screw up and get hurt, like that's on you. And that was kind of really fun for us because we could just wing it. Like we were ripping on the toboggan rides and on the water slides because we also went to a Swiss water park, and it was kind of like if you're going to mess up, like that's totally on you. And I liked that because it didn't feel as like controlled, and like it felt a lot more free here. A lot of great recreation here in Switzerland, so if you like to play, definitely come here. I'm sad I didn't get to ski, but that's okay. I will get to come back and ski. Oh, the bell tower's going off. Good morning, bell tower. Fun. But I think Chase caught the bobsled fever though, so I don't think this is going to be our last bobsled adventure. So be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our adventures, whether it's bobsledding or just adventuring. And don't miss our next video because today in real time we are driving from St. Moritz to Lake Como to Milan. So you are not going to want to miss that. So be sure to subscribe so you can catch next week's video for that. But other than that, auf Wiedersehen, ciao. People say ciao more here, so ciao, bye. Auf Wiedersehen.
Do.
Yeah.
To you and you and you and you and you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Good.